Beck, Bruce, I don't know Bruce's last name, and Keith Gagne.
So Bundeswehr with the ball here.
That's Mark.
Mark Brandenberger on the ball here, number, I don't know, he's wearing number 81. So, I don't know, Ryan, give me your impressions from you watch Bundeswehr so far this week. How do you think they've played so far?
You know, I saw an absolutely stellar game from them the other night.
Oh, there's a Flipsy. That's in the that's in the back of the goal.
We starting off early.
Philip Brose, a.k.a. Flipsy.
A.k.a. Flipsy.
Nice goal there on the jump. Yeah, the one you were talking about before Flipsy decided to put the ball in the back of the net and ruin our commentary. Yesterday against Turku Titans, the Bundeswehr guys had a really great showing.
Absolutely. A little bit of a rough go this morning against the Green Gales from Boston, and then really looking to bounce back against Chocolax here as teams move into the selection brackets for the rest of the tournament this week. Another face-off here.
Oh, there goes David Beckman on the break.
1-0 with the goalie. Great save by Alex. Mark's waiting for the ball by the boards. He's such an intelligent player.
Talented player, really.
He and Flipsy work together so well. They're really, I think, especially when they're together, my personal opinion, they're two of the best players in Germany.
Yeah, and they've played together for a long time as well through this program and through for you Cologne as well.
Yeah, very special day for me today as Switzerland brings the ball up across the line into the attacking end. Really happy to be commentating. So many of my friends playing. Two of my captains right here doubling the ball at the middle of the field. Marius Wolter's working with Mark Brandenberg. Shot goes wide, over the top. Recovered by Bundeswehr. That's going to be in and out, I believe. No, they got a little bit lucky there. No advantage gain, not intentionally back into the goalie. I do not know 84.
We've got a roster.
I do know Henning Ratchen.
Yeah.
And then Tim Wunderlich with the ball, plays for you.
Ball here. Yeah, Timmy Wunderlich is he's such a special and unique player on the ball. You see him there running a dirty pick.
I don't think that was him, was it?
Yeah, I think it was. Timmy Wunderlich is a special and unique player in terms of what we have in Germany, just because he's about 6'4" and 220 pounds, and he's got absolutely silky hands.
Super nice guy, very smart player. Plays very honorably. I always enjoy playing against Tim. I enjoy coaching against Tim.
Yeah.
And then Max Sandling, Mark Brandenberg in the middle, catch and shoot.
Oh, nice.
Mark Brandenberg can do it all. He has to have those guys around him that look for it. Great feed from, who was that, 55?
That was Brose. Philip Brose. Flipsy again on the feed.
I couldn't see Flipsy around the booth. You've got a little bit better of a spot than me at the attacking end. I'm blocked by this great Frank Menschner Cup 2016 banner here.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Beautiful sunny day in Radotín in Prague, Czech Republic. Bundeswehr takes a 2-0 lead here early in the game off of goal from Philip Brose and an assist from Philip Brose. Such a talented player. I really enjoy watching him play. Sometimes he does stuff that I have no idea he's going to do, but it is always exciting. Ball goes out of bounds off Chocolax. Bundeswehr will take it in the attacking end with a fresh 30 on the clock. Max Sandline, lefty attackman, plays for the German national box team. Had the pleasure of coaching him for a few months while he was in Cologne. Another shot from Flipsy goes wide, comes off the boards, back up, and
good backup from Gustav Weber there.
Is he one of your guys?
He's actually Gustav plays in Frankfurt with Per Olters and David Beckman. Yeah, Timmy Wunderlich with the wind up, good save there from Alexander Meyer.
Rebound controlled by the Swiss. Chocolax will bring it up on the floor. 10 seconds to clear, and 20. Looks like they've got 25 left on the shot clock. Switzerland looking for their first offensive possession. Haven't really been able to get into any of their offense yet. They'll move the ball side to side. Bad catch. Will it be over and back? Pressuring the ball at the midfield.
Good, Jan Herman. So one of the things I love about this Bundeswehr team is it's such a big developmental thing for lacrosse in Germany. Is so many of these guys are in the Bundeswehr, which is the German army, and they go to this Bundeswehr university and they learn to play lacrosse there.
Yeah, you're so lucky that you've got the university.
The Bundeswehr university is based in Munich, where I coach, and so we get so many of these guys through the program. And they come out and they learn box and they learn toughness, and they're all big and they're all fit, and they come in ready to go, and then we translate it to the field as best we can.
Yeah, I think that's great. I talked to some of the Bundeswehr guys. I talked to Wolfie, who's now a longtime member of the German national team, box and field. Switzerland on a 3-on-2 break. They lose the ball in the corner. Let's see if we can get something out of the Swiss here. Got him tied up in the corner, trying to get rid of the ball, move it out of the double team. That might look messy, but the referees are right there. Petra Beck from the Czech Republic. All that's legal. Box lacrosse, well known for being much more physical. Fans here love it. Also, the players are much more creative. You saw is that Lucas Harry taking that unconventional shot there. Anything gets on target might be either a goal or maybe a reset and fresh 30. Here's Flipsy again, bringing the ball down the field. getting into their offense. Bad approach. Mark thinks he can get under there. Hanging his stick a little bit. Got it stripped away.
Yeah. A little bit sloppy on his dodge there, and Wonderlic takes one there. Oh no, nope, just a reset and a clear. Yeah. Timmy got him high there. It is one of Timmy's bad qualities is he will take a sloppy penalty now again.
I don't know if it's such a he just he's taller than everybody else.
He's a big guy.
Everybody else is down below him.
Yeah.
Switzerland will throw it over and back, and we'll have the penalty here from Bruce coming up. Call it a slash, and it will be on Tim Wunderlich. He'll come to the box, and we'll see Bundeswehr's man-down defense, and we'll see what Switzerland can put together on the man-up power play.
But one of the things I love about this program and the way they cycle guys through and the way they practice is so they've got quite a few guys here this weekend for the Bundeswehr who are playing in their first Aleš Hřebeský Memorial and maybe their first big box tournament, and they cycle them all through defense first and through transition first, so they learn these parts of the game, and then they get tough. So
it's really important. Yeah, I was talking to the the Radotín guys. They do it the same way. By the time you want to step on the floor with some of these really experienced, really good Czech box players, if you think you want to be out there on offense, you're going to have to really earn that over the course of years, not even the course of one tournament.
So a lot of these guys playing defense this weekend for the Bundeswehr are guys who play for me in Munich, and they play on our second team as attackmen or offensive midfielders, and they're out here this weekend running defense and running transition for the Bundeswehr team, and it's a great learning experience for these guys, and there's always the next generation of Bundeswehr players coming up, and it's really great to watch.
Mark Brandenburg with the ball down in the corner, still trying to kill the penalty. Looks like it just released. He'll get free in the middle, but the ball gets jarred loose.
Let's see, a little bit late hit. Yeah, there's a loose ball push, and it's going to go back to Bundeswehr here.
Loose ball push by 84, Stefan Ochsenreiter. It's fun German, isn't it? Two of us, for those of you who don't know, Eric Loomis and I have the pleasure of coaching in Germany, Cologne and Munich, a couple of the top clubs. Get to work with these really talented, hardworking players. It's just a great experience. And then, of course, a real privilege here to be able to commentate the game up here in the tower, overlooking beautiful LCC Radotín at the Aleš Hřebeský Memorial.
Oh, there's a great pick down from Wunderlich to Mark, and a little pick and roll. Wunderlich
crease dive, Tim Wunderlich.
Big save
great
from
save
Alexander Meyer.
Yep. Alex Meyer, great goalie. See him a lot at all the tournaments.
Yeah, he's I think for my money, he's one of the premier box goaltenders in Europe, without a doubt.
These Czech guys, there were some really great saves out of the Czech goalies, and they're so young. Yeah. Some of the box goalies here, especially when you talk about Radotín.
There's Max Sundarup getting up on the clear, big close defender for the Bundeswehr team.
I've played with him a few times. He's come up through the program, like you said. I remember when he was brand new. We played in Box Mania in Lille my first year in Germany.
Oh, there's a great look from Gustav Weber to Tim Wunderlich, and a goal for the Bundeswehr. Unsettled situation. Gustav Weber, very good vision to recognize it, and a great cut from Wunderlich there.
Yeah, it looked like the Swiss were they still subbing, or were they just
still
disorganized?
Subbing. Yeah, both teams were still subbing, and Gustav got a bit of space on his hands, and Wunderlich made a great cut there.
We'll take, just a nice look into the middle. Tim, like you said, very, very skilled at catching and finishing inside. I've seen him do it many times. And it's going to take a lot to move a big body like that. Yeah. Bundeswehr 3-0 with 8:30 gone here in the first half. We'll come back to the face-off circle. And Switzerland will collect it up, bring it over.
Oh, David Beckman, great strip check on the back end. Pushing the
2-on-1 here real quick.
2-on-1.
We'll see if they can set quick enough.
Unlucky trying to hit Philip Rose there on the pass. Beckman still hounding the ball. That's great hustle from David Beckman there, and hands it off to Brandenburger and gets the change. Really great hustle there from the Bundeswehr guys. You can always count on these guys to hustle and work with everything they've got. Oh, great pump and go from Brandenburger. Good shot, big save, Alexander Meyer.
These ground balls in the corner are what you really got to watch out for. A big chance opportunity for penalties. And right as we say it flips, he knocks the ball loose, gets it right back. Bundeswehr still has it in trouble. Mark will save it from over and back.
Great play.
Tim a little bit slow getting up there on the far side. Hope he's okay.
Timmy Wunderlich, don't break.
Here comes Max Sandline making his way to the left side of the field.
Bundeswehr can get settled in their 6v6 or their 5v5 offense.
They'll go right
Great move, Gustav Weber. Just finishes high.
Did it go off the pipe? Did you see a reset signal?
No reset. 4 on the shot clock, but loose ball pushed by White. It's going to be Bundeswehr ball here.
Beautiful sunny day here in Radotín for games all day. We've seen some great action this morning. Moving into the second day of the Aleš Hřebeský. Bundeswehr goes strong side right. Flipsy comes underneath. Great save, Alex Meyer, and a loose ball in the corner. Can't quite bring it together. Lots of bodies in the middle. Ground ball from Max Sandline. He'll move it side to side. And it looks like they gave Bundeswehr a fresh 30, so they've got time on the shot clock here to work their offense. Strong side right, another underneath cut, another shot to the goalie's right arm, and another ground ball in the corner. So everybody's sticking to the game plan, even the Swiss guys, if they can just grab some ground balls.
Yeah, that was really a great play there from Mark Brandenberger. So he knew his team was not going to get the ball back off that ground ball. He was 1v3, but he made it ugly. Fought, let his team get the substitution behind him, and they forced an over and back. Really great hustle play there or failure to advance rather, and really great hustle play there to get his ball back for his team.
Yeah, you just keep the pressure up on the defenders, and those 10 seconds come eventually. Tim and Mark working the two-man game again. Still strong side right with the ball on the left.
With Gustav Weber on the left side.
Yeah.
Good look there good up pick there from Gustav Weber. Trying to hit the pick and roll to the middle. Good ground ball there again from Weber.
Shot deflected on its way to the goal. Max Sandline didn't quite get it off.
Shot clock violation, and here comes the Swiss down back into offense. We haven't seen the Swiss too much in offense yet so far this game.
Yeah, not too much possession time. I think they really need to work on that. That's going to be their biggest area of improvement if they want this game to go their way. Really, 2-0, 3-0 is not a bad score. They can come back from that, but the Bundeswehr guys just keeping the pressure on, bringing the ball into the offensive end. And they play together so well. They're running the strong side. They're running the rotations. They've got the off-ball pick and roll. They're not quite set up here yet, but they'll move the ball back over to, is that Max?
That's Max Sandline and then Gustav Weber. That's the primary two down the left side.
So those are two lefties.
So yeah.
And they work really well together too. So they've got, kind of the complete package. Some of those goals they scored yesterday
against Turku. Here comes Switzerland on the break here. Good recovery by Germany. Way to use substitution box and good hustle getting off by the offensive players.
Yeah, it was 1-on-1, then 2-on-2, now 3-on-3, and 5-on-5. Nothing really opening up for the Swiss, but they've got time on the clock here. It kind of looks like the Swiss are having a little trouble handling the one-on-one individual matchups with the Bundeswehr guys being, a little bit bigger and stronger on average, it looks like.
They're playing a bit bigger and stronger, and they're playing more aggressive. There's a great pick by David Beckman there. Forcing the 1v1, and then he gets back out, gets to space.
He'll pull it out against.
Pulls it out.
What was that, 1-on-4?
Yeah, 1-on-4. That's a great run there. He pushed the tempo, got himself to space, and now he gets his offense a chance.
Let's see if Bundeswehr can get some shots on target here. That one also does not get through.
It's going to go out.
Did it go off of a white stick?
And ball back to Bundeswehr. Max Sandline restarts here from the sideline.
I know the German guys, since there's a number of German national team players out there, I think after the European Box Championships in Finland, they want to work more on their side-to-side ball movement. Another pass doesn't get through. Switzerland doing a great job keeping their sticks in the passing lanes. Passing and shooting lanes, nothing quite getting where it's supposed to go.
Comes another opportunity for the Swiss to get into a settled offensive set. They have had a lot of problems so far dealing with the pressure from the Bundeswehr. Bundeswehr not giving them a lot of room to pass, not giving them a lot of room to set up.
Sticks in hands.
Looks like we got a delayed penalty here against the Bundeswehr. Swiss get their goalie off, 6v5. Shot from the outside, and we'll see what the call is here.
Jan Goebel's in goal right now. They've been playing half-half with their two goalies, haven't they, most of this tournament?
I think so. I think they've been rotating through. I think they've got 2 or 3 guys here that they're trying to get experience for the weekend. So they had 2 against Turku. I didn't see the game this morning. I was on the road on the way here. But they're trying to get as many of these young goalkeepers opportunities and minutes as they can during this weekend.
Yeah, Jan Goebbels is from Dusseldorf.
Dusseldorf, yeah, correct.
Not far from me. Shot on target. Great kick save by Goebbels as we talk about him. Switzerland will recover the rebound. Fresh 30, move the ball up and over. See if they can get something going here on the man up. Haven't really seen some plays as far as I know. They were doing a much better job in their morning game against Vienna. Who did they play this morning? The Swiss.
That's a better question for you. I was traveling this morning. You were here.
It's all foggy, it's all running together. So much action, so many great games, so many great teams.
This Bundeswehr tries to kill the penalty off, and they get in the stick at Sam Wunderlich and now Mark Brandenberger as they try to play 4v5 in the offense and get a look. And that's a great left-handed shot from Mark Brandenberger there. A bit of his field lacrosse influence there in the box as he rolled back to his inside and took it with his left there.
He can do it. He does it when he wants. I certainly don't pressure him.
You don't want to take credit for that move?
No, absolutely not. The dodge the double, rolled back inside.
Let's see if we can get on the replay here. Yeah, that's absolutely great. That's not a move you see too much in box. That's a lot of the field influence, I think.
From this angle, from the behind the goalie, did it look like it was deflected on its way to the cage again?
I think it
was a clean shot, just right in the corner.
Yeah. Really great look there. And it's Mark's a guy who started on the field, correct, and is trying to transition to the box in the last couple of years.
Yeah, I think everybody, aside from the Czechs, everybody in Europe started in the box, except for maybe, I don't know, the Finns.
Yeah.
Were the Finns also box guys first?
Yeah, ice hockey and then box.
Yeah. Yeah, most players in Germany, the path is not the box first. You probably pick it up in university like a lot of European players, and then you stick with it. So a lot of European players don't have more than 2-3 years of experience, but because you have this fantastic field here in Radotín, this fantastic floor and venue, some of the Radotín guys and the Czech guys have been playing since they were, 8-10 years old.
And boy, do they look like it.
Yeah, some of the goals that have been scored this weekend already here at the best tournament in the world, 2018 Aleš Hřebeský Memorial, have just been stellar. I mean, the fans are starting to fill up now as we get into the afternoon games and the evening games. People are making their way out from Prague, making their way out from the surrounding countryside here in the beautiful Czech hills. Have you been here before? Is this your first time?
This is my second time at the Memorial. So last year was my first time. I've been in Europe for almost 5 years now, but last year was the first time I made it to the Memorial. And,
I was here for 1 day, so this is kind of like my first time. Like I came for 1 day and had to go back to Germany, but that 1 day was like a taster. I'm still the FNG around here. Can I say that?
I think so.
I talked to a guy yesterday. He said, I'm all about acronyms and abbreviations. That was his thing. He said he had a master's in it.
But this is my second time here, and I'm not going to lie to you. When I was pulling up today, I had
you get the goosebumps.
I had goosebumps on the back of my neck.
How do you say goosebumps in German? I know the answer. Do you want to know?
One of our people. Yeah, I do.
It's Gänsehaut.
Gänsehaut.
Yeah, Gänsehaut. Radotín gives you Gänsehaut.
Yeah, I had goosebumps when I was parking the car today. So back to the second half here of action, and David Beckman again on the face-off for the Bundeswehr. A little loose ball push in the back there.
Great call from Keith Gagne. He's visiting from Canada. Comes over to Europe quite often. NLL ref. He was with. I was lucky enough to work with him at the EBLC 2017 European Box Lacrosse Championships this summer in Turku in Finland. And we're lucky to have referee-in-chief Greg Hart, also from the NLL, from Canada over here, taking care of everything, making sure the schedule goes okay, and administering everything on the game end referee side.
That's some good defense there from the Swiss team. They recognize the opportunity to double Brandenburger and strip the ball away from him.
Not something you see too often, and they'll bring it up the field. Looks like a one-on-one matchup with Flipsy.
Number 48 there, Daniel Throne on the clear.
I'm not familiar with him, so that may have been a really inexperienced player getting the chance to play on this field or this floor, and go up against some of these European players that have been around for a long time. Lucas Harry will shoot around the screen. He's a good lefty Swiss player that I see a lot, always at the tournaments, always working hard to develop Swiss lacrosse.
There's a good ground ball there from Jan Hermann. He's one of my rookies that plays for me in Munich as an offensive midfielder here playing defense for the Bundeswehr.
Flipsy will take it all the way by himself. 3-on-2 didn't quite materialize. He had a great chance there. 1-on-0 with the goalie. I really like who just picked up that ground ball.
Number 12 there for the Swiss.
Jan Hermann.
Yeah, Jan Hermann, 22 for the Bundeswehr. He's a big, lanky kid, a lot of potential on him. Loose ball there.
Ooh, almost trickled in there. Did not look like it.
He didn't see it there. Goebbels lost the ball off his pads, didn't see it. And it appears we have a call here against the Swiss.
Petrobeck, maybe goalie interference. We'll see what he signals to the bench.
One slash against the Swiss here. So we'll see what the Bundeswehr has on their power play here.
Referee's doing a great job trying to keep the sticks down. It's making that adjustment from field lacrosse. Most European players are in the field lacrosse season, and then you come into box lacrosse just for this 1 week, or if you were here for E-Box 2 weeks, and you got to keep the sticks down and go back to the cross check, and then next week we got to go back to field season and flip it back.
Long shot from the outside there from Max Enline. Good recovery on the rebound by Philip Ross, and then Brandenburger and the Bundeswehr recycle here. Really
giving Tim a hard time there in the middle. Great cut from Flipsy. Shot goes off the stick side of Alex Meyer. Does it look like Bundeswehr is shooting real hard on the stick side?
It looks like they're cheating that side on Meyer.
Great shot off the rebound. Flipsy can make some just really surprise Yeah.
That was an incredible play and a really good save there by Alexander Meyer
Mach
as well.
etwas draus. Make something out of nothing.
Good pressure here by Mark Brandenburger on the ball, and he'll get off and get a change. Bundeswehr will get there, get the big guys out there, and play some defense here with the man advantage still.
Yeah, they do a great job of shifting, staying inside their roles. I mean, you've got the, they don't have a huge bench, but they've got the O guys on one side and D guys on another, and everybody's quite happy to do their job. Rookies and experienced guys on both sides.
Oh, dunk attempt there.
Outside.
Nearly got him from number 12 there, Lucas Harry from the Swiss.
There's some goals in this tournament that have been waved off by the officials that have been better, excitement-wise.
than the ones that counted.
Yeah, we've already seen some amazing stuff. If you're tuning in, big-time games tonight, Jagged Mountain against the home team, LCC Custodes. Great illegal pick call there, a little pushing through.
Absolutely right.
Bruce will get that one. Bruce also from Canada, so we've got 2 Canadians and a Czech referee out here doing a great job, giving us a great game.
I do have to say the referee crews here at this tournament are absolutely top notch, and I know you're one of them. You guys do a great job.
Yeah, you have to say that. I'm standing right here.
Right, I've got 60 pounds on you. There's nothing you can do about it if I'm going to tell you you're doing a bad job. But the referee's doing a great job during this tournament. The Swiss trying to force it through the middle here. Get a hands free. Good shot. Big save there from Jan Goebels.
Would like to see some more side-to-side ball movement out of both of these teams to really move those goalies instead of dodging 1-on-2 and the goalie's ready. 1-on-3 there.
Yeah, the Swiss to me look a little bit rushed. They look like they're pressing a little bit and they're
not communicating.
They're not communicating, and whatever offense they were trying to run, the Bundeswehr has kind of negated it with their pressure to this point.
And they're usually, these guys have played together for so long. They know the plays. They're just not getting into it. Now we've got a little bit of pass-up pickup, backside movement, and then a decent. There we go. So we got some side-to-side ball movement from the back. David Beckman will pick it up, move it up the field.
Great outlet. Mark Brandenburger here in transition. It's going to be 2v2, 2v3.
3v2.
Oh,
Max
great
Sandline.
look off the board. Oh, Sandline just didn't handle the ball.
He's usually very reliable from that position.
Player.
Maybe the sun was in his eyes. But that was a great 3-on-2 substitution break coming out of the O door.
It's 85 there from Germany on the ball. Roland Wittmann. Roland played for the Box national team this past summer, and Turku was kind of the rock of the German defense all summer.
Yeah, Roland does not take no smack.
Roland does not mess around, does he?
No, here we go. Got a ground ball. Furious pressure from Marius Wolters. He'll recover back into the hole as Swiss picks up the ball.
Well,
I guess we should be saying Chocolax because they're not real.
Chocolax,
yeah, because we went from E-Box last week, if you don't know, as a national
Swiss,
team trip, national team tournament, and then we go right into Aleš Hřebeský. So the Israelis have Tel Aviv Gold Star, the Germans have Bundeswehr,
and the Swiss
have
Chocolax.
Correct. Who else? The Czechs go back to their respect.
They go back to Radotín and
I almost said respectable teams, but it's respective teams.
Respective teams. Yeah. There you go. So Germany running their pick game high.
Now we've got some strong side
left. They're going strong left. Now Brandenburger will shift back to his right. Strong side right.
Also
deflected shot on the way through.
So the Swiss doing a good job getting their sticks up in the lanes. Here's Zweifel. I learned a fun fact. Zweifel carrying the ball right now, 1-on-0 with the Swiss, 2-on-1. He'll shoot it.
Good take.
His name means doubt in German, or doubtful, or something like that.
We're going to need translators.
Yeah.
Great ground ball again from Jan Hammer, the big guy using the long reach.
You know, I meant to mention that earlier. He does a great job picking the ball up and moving it right away, getting it out of trouble. Did you teach him that?
I'm going to take very little credit for most of these guys.
We're both so humble.
They learn it. One of the big things we've been focusing with Jan on so far is moving the ball as quick as he can and using his size. There's not many guys around German lacrosse who are 6'3", 6'4", 200 pounds that can run like he can.
I could use a couple more. I've got a couple big guys. I want like 2 or 3 more. Side-to-side ball movement, low-angle shot from the Swiss guys. From Chocolax, they'll re-attack, move it into the middle.
Good look in the middle. Outside shot. Big save again, Jan Goebels.
That rebound picked up by Jan Kraus, another fun player to watch. Little seal pass down, pick down. Yeah, the Chocolax guys just looking real disorganized. Not really a clear leader out there right now. They might have lost some guys from last week. Now they're getting some side-to-side ball movement and some decent shots.
A loose ball situation. Mark Brandenburger chases it down. Good pickup. And a smart decision to pull it out. He was 2v4 there with David Beckman.
Yeah, they've still got a lot of time on the clock, 23 seconds. Bundeswehr lacrosse leading Chocolax 4-0 here, about halfway through the second half on day 2 of action here in sunny Radotín at the 2018 Aleš Hřebeský Memorial. Thanks for joining us. I'm not sure who's out there, but We're quite happy to be here commentating this game between Bundeswehr and Chocolax. Are we into the selection phase? I think they've already worked up most of the groups.
It's a complicated one, and the best part about being here for myself and for you this weekend is we don't have to coach or organize or anything. We're just kind of fans and here enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, everybody's really enjoying themselves. Everybody loves being here, especially the people that have been here the longest. Great take there for Jan Harry from Chocolax. That was the side-to-side ball movement shooting that we were talking about. They were missing throughout the whole first half.
Lucky to get the post there, and a great inside move there on Roland Whitman.
Did he give up the top side there?
Yeah, he did. That was a,
you know,
that was a great move.
Playing with the Bundeswehr guys, they're really good at defensive communication, sliding from the backside when they need help. You know, for young players out there, box lacrosse you slide from the backside high, whereas a lot of field teams, even at the college level in the U.S. or the national teams here, they slide from the backside low when they have to come and help stop the ball. Fun fact for you. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Are you much of a box guy? You said they don't play much box in Philly.
We didn't play much box where I grew up, at least not in the early 2000s. I've only kind of picked the game up here because so many of my players in Munich have had an interest in it, and it's been one of the things I've been trying to focus on the last couple years and learning more, and obviously coming to great tournaments like this, and having some of my players play for the national team this summer and following along with them was really a great thrill. David Beckman here on the ball.
Defense getting up a little high with the stick, but he's got it. He pulls it out and gets back down.
Great look.
A little bit of a low approach there. Alexander Vorbs comes over the top, and they'll recover the shot rebound in the crease. It looks like Bundeswehr has kept Goebbels in second half, so they're not rotating goalies right now, with a 4-0 lead over Chocolax here in the second half.
Great cut for Timmy Wonderlick, shot from the outside. Big save Alexander Meyer, and he recovers possession. Looks to outlet quickly. That's great. That's great D and great transition there from the Swiss.
They're slowly getting into their game plan, although unfortunately 4-0 for them to get into the game in the second half and start executing some of their offense may be a little too late. Coming into the middle, shot deflected out of bounds. I almost jinxed it. Put Chocolax on the board. Somebody's got to get the goose egg.
Big chance here for Chocolax. They've got a couple of the Bundeswehr offensive players trapped. Oh, but good stick there from Philip Roths. Manages to get it out. Manages to get his team recovered.
He's got a trailer.
And push transition. He's got a trailer here, and Gustav Weber hits him. Shot. Big save. Alexander Meyer. Oh no, that one went in and out real quick. Great shot there from Gustav Weber. You
know, interesting point. We talked about how often they've been shooting to the stick side all in the early parts of the game. That one
was off stick.
And the referees, we talked about that earlier. You know, goalies have a lot of stick on that one side. You know what they don't have on the other side is big fingers. So that shot actually went underneath the goalie's glove on the off stick side, hit that pipe and came right back out. As you can see on the replay right here, hit the bottom of the goal and popped right back out. Great play, great transition, great hustle on the ground ball by Philip Rose, and the decision to work the 2-on-1 instead of taking it himself. Trailer breaks are always fun. You guys work on trailer breaks in Munich?
We do. We run a little bit of mostly in field stuff. We try to hit the trailer as much as we can.
Over and back on Chocolax, and Bundeswehr picks it up and attacks quickly. Great save by Alex Myers again on the stick side.
It's 48 with the ball. Daniel Thron.
He's
looking
got
in, and he's going to have to pull out. That's a smart decision not to push there.
Hey, let's see if the referees recognize that Bundeswehr's got too many. There's Keith Gagne's hand up, very experienced official out of Vancouver in British Columbia, and we'll have a too many men penalty coming up right here. You know, it'd be exciting actually if we had the same call in about a minute or so. We'd get a penalty shot out of it. That's a fun box lacrosse rule that not too many people know about.
That's interesting, and everybody loves a good penalty shot.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't? We can see the Czech U19 players making their way in, the younger of the two home teams, as they wait for the rest of this game to finish up. Bundeswehr up 5-0 over Chocolax right now, as Chocolax will go on the man up, see if they can work their power play, get into that aspect of their offense late in the game here. Hasn't been so organized in the beginning. 3-on-2 up top.
Very strong left-hand tendency here. There's a good look to the right. Good shot, big save, Jan Goebbels.
Rebound Marius Wolters, he'll move it up. Flipsy Bros has the 1-on-0, and he'll opt to settle and kill the penalty. 30 seconds left on the penalty, 20 on the shot clock. He'll have to do something with it here. It looks like Chocolax will get it back with just a few seconds left in the penalty in the 5-on-4.
Really, really smart play, and this is kind of the experience of the Bundeswehr guys showing in the last couple of years, and what they've learned is just running this clock down. Nobody's attacking. Philip Rowe's going to take a shot there as he got knocked down, but good spacing. Smart play. Now they get substitutions and get their man down defense on.
Flipsy got
good look. Unfortunate slid upfield. Big save again, Jan Goebbels. He is having a fantastic afternoon.
Yeah, he's having a good game after a tough one this morning. Really, the game against the Green Gales. Nice underhand pass to the middle. Save.
Save again by Goebbels. I
like that underhand pass to Jesse Glover in the middle. Very creative. Everybody here enjoying the freedom and the flexibility to just, get out, get together as a team and see what you can do. Everybody, a lot of teams here getting together for the first time. Obviously, Bundeswehr and Chocolax have both played together for quite a few years. They all know each other very well. A little toe drag from David Beckman. He probably doesn't get to do that very often as a long pole in Frankfurt.
It's actually fantastic. So David Beckman actually is one of the few German guys who's gone abroad. So he played last summer box lacrosse in Canada.
Great, yeah, he did pretty well too, I hear.
He did really well. And
it showed when he came back.
It showed when he came back. It showed in his aggressiveness and also his ball handling. So being a long time, he plays LSM in Frankfurt and for the field German national team. And,
yeah, great athlete, great kid.
And
was he 19 years old?
Yeah, something like that. His stick handling has improved so much from playing in the box in Canada.
Ball's out of bounds. Mark Brandenberger will start it on the quick restart from Keith Gagne. Waiting for his numbers to come on. Little slow in the substitution. Penalty should be released, so we're 5 on 5.
He's got 5 on 5.
Here we go. We'll go strong. Weak side left. Pass down, pick down. A little ball movement. Mark's free in the middle. Let's see if he'll shoot it.
Little switch hands again there from Brandenberger going back to his left.
Pick and roll with Tim Wunderlich. Short time. We got less than a minute. 8 on the shot clock. Flipsy he missed that one.
Over and back there. Bundeswehr has to drop in and get defense.
Quick restart. Short time here. 45 seconds left. Chocolax trailing.
Great look to the middle again. Lucas Hurdle is all over the ball for the Chocolax, but another big save from Jan Goebbels.
He is one of their big scoring threats.
And another great ground ball there from Big Jan Herman in the clear.
Yeah, you got to be happy with him breaking out of the box. Backside is Max Sandline. He'll fake, shoot, ball's off the boards. Flipsy's there to collect the rebound at the top. Under 30 seconds left here in the game. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bundeswehr see if they'll pull something out here at the very end. Ball pops out on Flipsy's stick. We get a lucky loose ball push call.
And I think Bundeswehr will just be happy to see the clock tick down here.
They might go to goal one more time. There's still 12 seconds left, 10. See what they can come up with. See if Max wants to do anything with it. Goes to Mark. Look for Cutter on the backside. And they'll probably just hold it for the last few seconds. Not do anything crazy. One more shot.
Takes a shot. And that'll be the end of it. So, fun little afternoon action here. Great game for the Bundeswehr. Chocolax, I feel like they're going to come back tomorrow and be ready to play. We know that they're a good quality team, and I think they can play a little better than they showed in this one.
They're very dedicated players. They do a lot of work for Swiss Lacrosse. They do a lot of work for their home clubs, national team outdoor and indoor. It's pretty much all the same guys you see all the time. They were here last week for E-Box for the international teams tournament, and they're now here for Chocolax, playing games every day, 1, 2. It's got to take a big toll. They're probably pretty tired from the long week, 2 tournaments in the same week, and we'll cut them a break. Hardworking guys.
Yeah,
they know what they're capable of. But it's always a pleasure to watch these two teams battle it out. Stay tuned for all the action coming to you next. It looks like we've got the Glasgow Clydesiders
against the U19 Radotín, the Wolves here coming up next.
Yeah, I played against the Wolves yesterday. Classy bunch of guys. The Czechs do a great job with their younger box programs. Really great players, great athletes coming out of here in Radotín, this small village outside of Prague in the Czech Republic, but it is
the hotbed of box lacrosse
in Europe.
Yeah. Not just Europe. I think anywhere in the world, the amount of world-class box lacrosse players that come out of this one small neighborhood is a mind-blowing situation.
It really is. It's like a neighborhood.
Yeah.
And it's it's pretty much the first or second time for both of us. So there are people here that can tell us way more about it than you or I. But yeah, it is this special place that everybody here is just proud and happy to have the opportunity to be on this floor, play against these players.
I've just had a look at my phone. I've had quite a few commentators from my players who couldn't be here this week who have enjoyed you and I in the commentary. So
we knew it would be fun. It was a good idea. Thanks to Steven Stamper for peer pressuring us into this. It took a lot. It took a lot of ridicule and borderline abuse to get us to climb up the ladder here. Literally climb the ladder.
Yeah, it was quite a bit of cardio to get up here and do this game. I think I'm about shot for the rest of the week. But
no, you've done your exercise for the week, so now you can take it easy.
We can take it easy. So we'll turn you guys back over to Steven. Hopefully he's coming. I don't know if he's coming back to do this game or one later.
I think so. Yeah, we'll be leaving the microphones here for Steven whenever he's ready. He's got a few more guests lined up for the rest of the day. I'll be back with you later today for the LCC Custodes and Jagged Mountain game. The new boys in town from Colorado, my good friends, Preston Plume and his gang from Jagged Mountain. They'll be taking on the home team, the big guys, under the lights, prime time here at the end of day 2 from the Aleš Hřebeský Memorial Tournament here in Radotín, Czech Republic. I'm Ryan Wallace.
And I'm Eric Loomis. Thanks for having us, guys. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the tournament.
Let's do it again.